Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where today we're going to be doing Horror October 2022 bonus. That's right, bonus. We're doing a bonus day today, and the film that we're going to be talking about today is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Exactly, they say exactly like that. I am glad that I revisited this film. It's a classic. It stands up as a classic. It's from 1974, and it's really stood the test of time. I mean, like, kind of like The Exorcist in a way. It paved the way for a lot of other horror. This was literally like one of the first movies that had like a final girl, so to speak, that introduced like that sort of trope. This and Black Christmas, which came out in the same year, both had sort of like a final girl. So those were kind of like the first ones to do it, really. And yeah, this is just always gonna be so great for how it created horror, with like its images and like the things you see, the like set design, like the skulls, the animals, the feathers, the all the weird shit that they show throughout this movie. And with this movie, I feel like the terror is just like there, like right from the get-go. And it never lets up, really, because of the nature of all this. And for a film that's 83 minutes long, it feels incredibly short. And not all films have to be like that, but I really like that it just goes by, like it's over before you know it, because everything just like happens all together. It's this whole crazy night about this girl and her friends who find themselves amid kind of a deadly scenario with this dude with a chainsaw, essentially. Some people were complaining about like the characters in this, and honestly, I don't really like have that complaint. I feel like they all kind of like fit into the movie. People were saying they hated like Franklin, the guy in the wheelchair. But I feel like his personality actually like makes sense, because like he's like playing like the concerned one. He's the one who's being doubtful and reluctant to do things. And with a group, you're gonna have that guy. And also he's in a wheelchair, so naturally, like he's more of like defenseless. So I guess like it makes sense that he would be like that, because he's more like afraid of um you know getting killed, because if he comes face to face with something bad, like he won't be able to necessarily do a lot about it. So that's why he's so like fearful of all of this, um, of everything that's like going on, when these people get to this house. And he's like paranoid, and but like it makes sense. I will say there's a guy, Kirk, who's really fucking stupid. Will go down in history as one of the stupidest characters, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, this film is just terrifying. With like what it shows, like with the skulls and all the sorts of like crazy things that they show in this movie, is just brilliant. What they did for that. I will say, like a lot of this movie is spent, um, with Marilyn Burns just like screaming, and honestly, like that more than anything probably is what was, being done to make this terrifying, was just her repeatedly screaming and her repeatedly like, seeing all this like weird shit that we were seeing as well. So yeah, I mean, I do kind of have to like call that out. I feel like I will say there is a great twist in this movie that I'll always appreciate. That even now, like on a rewatch, I'm like, wow, I did not see that coming. Like, um, I just think it's really well done. And then like how it plays out um, with this whole story is really good. And it's fucked up, but it's like it all works together so well um, as a whole. It just feels like a really small movie overall, but it's one really great small movie overall. Um, I'll say that. So, I guess there's not like a ton to it. Like if you compare it to like The Exorcist, like The Exorcist is a lot more like polished in terms of like it's like characters and backstory and world and whatnot. This just kind of like throws you right into the fire, and that's it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I still really enjoyed this. I have a Blu-ray steelbook for it actually. Um, so this is what I watched it on. It's a Blu-ray steelbook. It's nothing too detailed, I guess, but it is a cool looking DVD Blu-ray. So yeah, I think this is yeah, this is my third time watching it. I can confirm. So yeah, I remember the first time I watched this, I was like fucking horrified. Like even now, like this movie has the power to fucking terrify the shit out of you. With like what you see in this. So yeah, really well done. I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. And I'll see you guys in the next one.